Welcome back to the shit show, everybody. I am going to be testing out some things before I go live tonight for Collage Soup. So Collage Soup did a really dope collab with Art Foamies, and these just arrived today. And so I'm going to be testing these out on paper along with some embossing powder and some pigment powder so that I don't look like too much of a fool on tonight's live. So we're just gonna do this. So I don't usually have a plan when I collage for Collage Soup. Normally I just go live, open a book, and go from there. I'm excited to use different mediums every week, and tonight I'm excited to use like her books along with some different textures. And so I was thinking like, oh, what if I used some different like inks right now? We played around with some Art Foamies. Because, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, like, the way that I learn is by doing, and so, look how cute this distress stain is, Hocus Pocus. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm gonna use that. This is a mica stain, so it has that really pretty pearlescent. Now, I was a dummy, and, I mean, I'm not, I guess, I have extra, but for my embossing pad, I accidentally ordered extra, which I'm going to use eventually, which is great, I guess. So I really wasn't a dummy. I was just thinking way, way far ahead of the game. I have two mica sprays here from Distress. Iron Gate, which is like that silver, like that pewter. And then I have that Hocus Pocus. I have been really on a Halloween kick lately for all the reasons. I'm going to shake those up. But also I have the Villainous Potion. Now, normally when I lay down ink, I will use oh my god, gesso to like harden the paper, but I didn't prepare. So we're just gonna use an extra piece of paper tonight to prevent that ish from going through. Now this piece has a collage on the other side, so I think it should be fine. I think I'm gonna stamp on this side, and I honestly don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just kind of playing around with some stuff, but I have some really pretty ink colors here. I've got my embosser. We're just going to open up some of these ink pads, and we're going to test out some ish before tonight. I look rough. I've had a headache today, like all day long. And so there's that. Man, I am just out of it. Also, I ordered what I thought was the big version, and I got the little one. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that little baby one. You know what? I guess I can use it with this Art Foamy. Boop, boop. Is that even? Yeah, it's perfect. So I guess that's what it was made for. Mini Art Foamies. I'm just filling up my... What color is this that I haven't opened? Uncharted Mariner. Don't ask me how much money I spend on ink, but I am obsessed. And I do love, you know, I will say this, Thrifty Day gave me some good advice the other day. And because I was telling her, like, Hobonichi dropped and how I bought, like, my Hobonichis. And I was like, oof, you know, people be screaming at how much I spent. Not that I told anybody, but she says, you know what? Like, be generous to yourself. And the way she said it was really like, I thought, you know, I never am generous with myself. The stuff that you see here is stuff that I use for work. And so it is fun, and I get to play with it and be generous to myself. But also, like, she's right. It's okay to treat yourself. Truly. Because, you know, it is. Besides, I have this whole, like, thought in my head, like, I make my own money. I can treat myself. It's all good, right? Okay, I bought out a lot of inks. I have a lot of inks. And then I have these two that aren't even open yet. What is going on with me and unopened ink? I don't know, but I don't know what I did with my... There it is. I'm sorry that the first part of this video is just me opening packages of ink. Look how pretty that yellow is. And I don't even like yellow. And I got... Who am I with these? All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I do have I want to save these for, these are the mica sprays and these are the metallics. I want to save those for, I do have some black drawing paper here, which I am going to use with the embossing. And I already know, I think, I don't know. We're going to test it out and see what happens. So these are the spray stains in walnut, vintage photo, and antique linen. And I have these inks, but I wanted to have the sprays because I don't know about you guys, but I do love like a sepia tone or like coffee stain piece of paper once in a while. And so again, I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. This has got a wrapper on it. This whole freaking video is going to be me opening these fucking things. Oh, shit. I literally can't. That's okay. It's been one of those days. I feel like today is a Monday, even though it's Tuesday. What time is it? I don't even know, but all I know is that I gotta go live. What time is it? My computer. I got an hour and a half. We can do this. This video will not be an hour and a half. God willing. Got it. Do these have... Oh, they do. Y'all, I'm so sorry. Just gonna open these. I do love Tim Holtz and I do love Distress. I love Ranger ink too. I play with lots of different inks. I just love the Tim Holtz, and I also love that that my Michaels carries it. So if I need something, I can run over there. Although I was there today and I was like, the girl's like, "Can I help you?" I'm like, "You guys need to restock. What are you doing?" I'm like the only one buying this stuff up. I don't think I'm the only one, but she just looked at me and I was like, "This section's looking a little rough." Ooh, can you see the hot flash that I'm having? It's because I'm spending 7 minutes opening packages of this video. I promise we're eventually going to test some stuff out. I didn't realize that these were not open. You think they would make them a little bit easier. I do appreciate that they don't leak, so I guess I can't complain too much. Oh my gosh. Please, for the love. I just want to get the cap off. Okay. All right. We're going to just end that right there. And we're just going to have to be fine. So let's play with some art foamies. I do know the art foamies have to be cleaned right away, but I do want to test them out. And I think I want to play with this one. So Collage Soup did a collab with art foamies. This one is really, really cool. And I'm wondering, I know I can use ink, but I'm wondering, like, let's test out one of the distress pads with carved pumpkin. Okay, we're gonna test out one of these little ones with this. Oh yeah, you see that on here. Let me tilt you guys down so you can see. That is so cute. My first time using art foamies with my hot flash. That's cute. Okay, we do love this. All right, art foamies. Okay, so I'm gonna wash this off really quick. I did read the directions beforehand, so. Really? Come on. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna get the ink off of this. Perfect. Look at how easy that came off. Who am I right now? I don't know, but this is really fun. Okay, so let's try it with some spray. This is where I'm getting a little nervous. I have some sprays. I have a lot of sprays, actually, from Tim Holtz. I'm trying to see weathered wood, cracked pistachio. What's this one? Wilted violet, mauve lawn. Damn, I got a lot. Okay, hang on. Villainous potion. Shit, I've had this the whole time and didn't even know. All right, well, we're gonna try it. By the way, I saw that they sell a bottle shaker, and I was like, why can't you just shake the bottle? This is going to be the most random YouTube I think I've ever posted, and I post a lot of random YouTubes. All right, y'all, we're going to just try it out. Ooh, shit, I'm nervous. Why am I doing this over my brand new jeans? Probably not the wisest thing I've ever done. Whatever. Here we go. Ready? I gotta edit this. I'll be right back to watch. Okay, so that didn't turn out the way I wanted, which is why we're here right now. But the art foaming washed off really easy, so that's a bonus. So I guess we're gonna try a regular ink pad with the art foaming now, to see how that does versus what I just did, because that was not my favorite. But I'm using a lot of orange. Why don't I try a different color? Like, what is this? Is this pink? Yup. Let's just try it. We're just gonna try it. See the pink on there? It looks subtle, but these are foam stamps. I'm sure some of you have used them. We're just gonna test it out. Way better. So these definitely like the regular ink pads better than they do the spray inks. But that actually makes me a little sad because I do love my spray inks. Now I got smart and brought a towel with water, an old towel. Look how easy those clean off. These are awesome. I'm obsessed. Okay, but now I need to test out, if I can find the lid to my ink. I want to test out these like spray stains really quick. So sad. I really wanted that to be good. I mean, the purple on this, you can't tell, but it is, that spray is really dope. So I'll be using that spray definitely. This one is Vintage Photo. Love. Look at that. And what's really cool about these is that if you use it on like a heavier paper or like cardstock or watercolor paper, you can mix it with water and like stencils and all the things. And I just absolutely love that. I do have my embossing gun here so that I can dry stuff easy tonight. But I do love that one. And I got a spam call. Wow, this is just a hot mess YouTube. Cool. Okay, this one is Hocus Pocus. This is a mica stain. Oh, shut up. I just love me some purple. Oh my God, look how vibrant that is. Like, that is so vibrant. I'm like going to put it up so you guys can see how beautiful. I wish you could see like the mica in it. And then this is that Vintage Photo, which I do love too. Okay, testing those out. I didn't even try the pewter because I didn't get it open in time. This is Antique Linen. Which one is this? Oh, the Villainous Potion that I had over here. All right, let's just try Antique Linen. Okay, it's a little lighter. Can you see the difference? I'm sure some of you have used these, but I wanted to test out the colors before I use them tonight. But now we're going to play around with the embossing because I saw something today and I thought it was really cool. And I was like, let's play with this. And I love YouTube. I love my YouTube community, and you guys were like, don't forget about us, don't forget about us. And I thought, oh my gosh, what can I do on YouTube this week that is like worthy of a video? Here we are. I'm exhausted from work, so I still don't know what the hell I'm gonna do for tonight. I'm gonna use this beautiful Temperance stamp. Oh, wait. No, I'm not. Oh, I'm not. I got a stamp today that I wanted to use. Saving those for later. What is that? Y'all, my desk is a mess. Okay, I have this moon stamp. And I want to play around with this. I'm going to set this right here so that can dry before I use it later. Okay, I got this black paper and I got this moon stamp. I have glow-in-the-dark embossing powder, but I don't want to use that. I actually want to use the white. Oh, look, I have to open it. I don't know. Some art journaler is going to pop onto this and be like, she is a freaking mess. I am. And I promise that most of the time I feel like I know what I'm doing, but I also, one of the reasons I love art is because I get to test and play with things like all the time. And for a long time, I didn't get to do that. And I'm, you know, I felt like I was out of the game. Okay, I got it. Okay. Tell me that I don't have to do anything with you. Oh, so pretty. This desk needs to get cleaned up. All right, here we go. I'm going to use my dauber. I just feel like it does a better job. I can get better coverage. Well, I say that and I probably just jinxed myself. Okay, we're just going to test this out really quick because I have an idea for tonight's live and I kind of want to it would have been cool to use the glow-in-the-dark powder, but maybe tonight I will. Okay, okay, that's pretty good. Let's get that guy. We're gonna see if this works, but I have an idea of, oh wow, that's just so dope. Doesn't that look so cool? There we go. That's what I wanted. Come on. Okay, that is actually really dope. Look at how cool. Shit. Okay, so now the cat's in here sneezing. Y'all, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. We're just gonna try this. And pray that it works like I want it to. Okay? Oh! My God. Look at that. Not exactly what I wanted, but we're just going to test this out really quick. I was kind of hoping it would be a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can like tell. Not exactly what I hoped for. Let's try it with the glow-in-the-dark. This is going to be the weirdest YouTube ever. Well, probably not ever, but that I've done. I feel like this dauber is going to take me 5 years. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. Okay. All right, we're going to test it out with the glow-in-the-dark that I have not opened. Son of a bitch. Did I open it? Nope. Shit. Stay wet. Oh, what am I doing? I'm so tired. Like, literally, I'm not tired. Well, that looks pretty cool. I bet you all are like, she's crazy. This is your first time playing with embossing powder? No. But I did want to try this thing I saw, and I thought, ooh, that might be cool. Let's see what happens. There it goes. I'm just kind of disappointed in that pigment powder. Oh, well. Okay. Now, you guys aren't going to know that it glows in the dark, but I am. It's still pretty cool. I'm not going to add that other stuff. Okay, so we've tested out art foamies. I need to wash this. Where's my towel? I've got all the cats in here right now looking at me. We tested out some inks. And I've got pigment powder everywhere. But what I really wanted to do tonight was stain the paper this color, at least on one side. But I don't think I'm going to do that now. I do love the vibrancy of, I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, see how purple that is? That Villainous Potion might be my fave spray ever. And I might be using that tonight somehow, some way. But anyways, thanks for farting around with me. Sorry this was a mess again. Fucking shit show here, y'all. I swear I do cool things. Join me tonight over on Collage Soup TikTok and watch that shit show. But at least, hopefully, it'll be a lot cooler than this.